Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Uncle Will. You know, the criminal system, for better or worse, has played a significant role in providing justice for the weak. What makes a criminal? Is it primarily the lack of resources and or the lack of proper leadership, meaning a strong mother or father in the home? The purpose of this show isn't to demean those individuals. It is to take a deep dive in the mind of an individual convicted through the court system. Now, while watching this show, I hope that you see that the images of criminals on TV and the movies isn't always an accurate reflection of real life. So, join me as I talk to individuals that was once a menace to their community and find out what made them the person that they became. I'm your host, Uncle Will, and this is Criminal Minded. Hey, what's up everyone? Uncle Will here again. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of episode 2 with Vernon. Now, with this episode, we also have one of his co-defendants, a young man that we seen in the season opener, which is actually the premiere show with Larry of Criminal Minded. Larry was one of Vernon's co-defendant in one of the crimes that had got both of them a lengthy sentence. So they both come on together talking about the different crimes they committed, the ideology of those crimes, as well as to let us know where both of them are at right now together. So with no further ado, I want you guys to sit back, enjoy the show, and don't forget, make sure you leave comments. If you have any questions that you may want to ask of any and all of the guests, please feel free. So, subscribe, like, make sure you click the alert to keep you guys updated on new content that is being released on the UETV channel, which is on the Uncle Will. Thank you. Okay, so we talked earlier about Larry, your co-defendant.
Right.
He's here now. He want to come on up in here, and yeah, we did a little switcheroo. My man, it changed his clothes and everything like that. Larry, come on up in here, do your thing.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Yeah, what it do?
What's up, man?
What it do?
So I was talking to Vernon earlier or whatever. He was telling us how he broke down a little bit about the case that y'all had together.
Yeah.
I told him how you was like y'all was like some animals out there. He was like, it wasn't like that and shit. Y'all wasn't out there that wild or whatever, right?
We was out there.
Y'all was out there.
We was out there.
It depends how you look at it. The actual thing what we did does make us out there.
We was out there. Like, if you just think about it, yeah, you know what I'm saying, jumping out, bro, we was out there, bro. Come on, man, the high speed chase. We used to tear up cars just for fucking fun, bro. Play chicken and shit. Just.
Oh, y'all playing chicken with other people's shit?
Yeah, but he said we went out there. I'm talking about like just up and down the street on daily bullshit.
We did do stuff like that, play tag. So one car got to hit the other one. That's who it. And you got to get away, keep getting away from the person.
But
this shit lasts all day.
But the way you was talking earlier was like,
was on
you want some damn Buddha type shit or whatever. That's what you made it sound.
It's him now. Like he changed. You know what I'm saying?
Even back then, I still had a heart, but
he ain't give a
crime and fun was two different things. Like we still did bad stuff, but it wasn't like it was the worst thing in the world.
No, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was a lot of horrible, fucked up shit. We was on some bullshit, bro. We was bullshit.
But see, Vernon, he sounded a little bit more on the remorseful side of shit. I'm not saying that he wasn't remorseful.
Yeah, he like the gospel killer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know this nigga, man. This nigga's like the gospel killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll pray before he fuck you up or some type of shit. Like, he was always like that. He ain't getting hype. None of that shit. He just like,
that's the kind of stuff
you know
that
what?
scares me.
And then he had braids back then, though.
Yeah.
You see the braids dancing and he bouncing. This nigga always had energy, so it makes sense for him to work out. He got a lot of energy. He always had. And he just take off on the motherfucker. He was always calm though. It wasn't no get like, man, I'm about to whip this nigga ass. None of that shit. He just
I'm still calm.
Motherfucker ass just fall off and you be looking like, but damn, what the fuck happened, bro?
I never
Like,
got loud,
but you know,
even
but
out in the
see,
confrontation.
That you know with him though, if he'd have popped off 9 times out of 10, somebody did something to him because he don't fuck with people.
So y'all fed off each other in them streets when because both of y'all was young, both of y'all was kids.
That's my brother. We gave each other when he talk.
Like when we was together, it was a different vibe.
Yeah.
So definitely brought different parts out of one another.
So when y'all caught that case, y'all were co-defendants, right?
Yeah.
How many other guys y'all had on y'all case with y'all?
2 more.
2 more.
It was a bunch more. They just didn't get caught.
Right.
It was a few
There was
others.
more the joyriders
Yeah.
than anything.
Okay, so do y'all still keep in touch with them other 2 that was part of y'all case?
I haven't heard from them in a while, but like I'm Facebook friends with
Wait, you might get no name. You
yeah,
might get
with one of them, and the
Okay.
other one, he lost. I don't know if he lost his page or whatever, but I ain't
What
seen
about you?
him.
You keep in touch with them?
Like he said, I'm friends with one on Facebook. That's about it.
Yeah. So both of y'all had to wind up doing at least over 7 years. I know you did 7 plus 2.
Yeah.
What about you?
I did 6, but I had to finish that in my class, and so that extended it like another 7 months, 6, 7 months, because they started me late. So I had to stay like 6 years, 7 months, something like that.
So when you look at where you guys are at now in y'all lives, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because back then,
We was like New Jersey Drive back then.
y'all was some wild boys.
For real,
back
bro.
then.
We was, come on, man. We was coming through that bitch fishtailing caravans, bro. Through, like,
I was a good driver. Like
He was a great driver.
when Fast
bro.
and Furious came out, I
He was
swore
already
I should
doing
have
that
been
shit
like
back then.
that movie should have been based off me.
I'm talking about, bro.
Like
yeah,
I used to
suicide,
like
bro.
drive backwards at 100 miles an hour and do donuts just out of
Spin
nowhere.
that bitch. Like I already
just
knew
take off.
if we got in the chase and he was driving, put my feet up on the dash, man. Let me know when it's time to jump out. I'm straight. When it's jump out, and you gotta run fast as hell because this nigga hurdled fences. He hurdled them like.
always
He
been
go,
athletic.
I'm talking about, bro. Like now, me, I'm short, so I'm climbing a bit. But you said see him taking all you see is his braids flapping. You just bouncing. 3 steps, another fence. 3 steps. Now I got this like I see some gapping this shit out like this is still hurtling. So. This nigga like a block and a half ahead of me. The police back in like a motherfucker. All I see is this nigga braids. I know which way he went because you see his braids at the end. Like, he bust the right. You see that tail. Like, shit. Like, this nigga go.
I mean, while y'all out there wild and doing all that shit, I mean, it never bothered you. Well, I know you said it bothered you somewhat, but did it ever? I know we talked before when I went down in Flint, did your interview. I mean, it sounded like the shit never bothered you. It sounded like that shit was just fun for you doing that shit.
It bothered me.
Cause you was a menace. I mean, if you just want to put in some real words, you was a menace.
I had a problem at that point in time. It was just like what it was. It wasn't like it. After I did it, I'd be sitting there. I didn't even think about it after it was done. I'm on to the next. Like, so like, can I get some money up out of this? Whatever.
You slept good then. That's what you're saying. At the end of every night when y'all did the that y'all did.
If it made some money, yeah.
You know, it was one of those things out of sight, out of mind. So that's
over
that, with.
Like I ain't.
It's on to the next day now.
Yeah, I ain't have to drop nobody once we jumped out and did what we did. They seen it was serious.
But what if you would have had resistance? Do you think you could have laid somebody down?
Resistances and they tried to
I ain't giving you my shit.
Or
what you gonna do?
We actually came across a person that didn't want to give our shit. I said, let's go. It's not worth taking or harming somebody over that stuff.
I remember that one time you stopped. You was like, she had a baby in the car, or a car seat or something in the car.
Yeah, that was an incident. She had what's name? She was like, I got a baby, this and that. I was like, just let her go.
He's like, just let her go. I'm like, man, we ain't in this shit for kids, nigga. What the fuck is you on?
But you was a kid, though.
What?
Man, shit, man, that's too grown thinking, man.
I mean, but no, you doing grown people things by out there putting some shit in somebody's face. Like,
that's what I was thinking at that moment. I'm just saying, me being an adult now, I'd be like, damn, you ain't supposed to think like that. But back then, Man, shit, what? Nigga, we jacking boys.
You know, but that's some unusual shit though.
It was just
That's
what it
unusual
was, man.
because
It was wild, man. It was
you
nothing.
hardly have someone in that same crew that helps to balance the shit on out by saying, no, you know what,
But
this one
when
right
he
here,
spoke,
we
we
ain't gonna do
listened.
this.
When he spoke, when he spoke, we listened because
If I
we know
said
he,
something,
he
they was
know
like,
what's
fuck
going on.
it.
He be like,
That's
nah.
what he
He
said.
be like,
It
nah.
is what it is.
That's what it is.
Okay.
If he ain't feeling it, I'm gonna respect it. I might still say that. Like, man, we ain't in this bitch. I don't give a fuck. But he already said what he said. But I ain't gonna stop me from whining.
Yeah.
I'ma still cry, but it's over with. The whole play over with. We gotta go on and go. Like, but I'm still gonna keep sweating. I'm trying to like, nigga, that was a lick right there, nigga. What you talking about? Like, man, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, all right, but you know what I'm saying? I seen that one. That one was sweet.
So
You feel me?
do you have a regret about an incident that y'all did? And I'm gonna ask that same question to you. When you reflect back upon
I
the
regret
situation.
that I did what I did because them people didn't deserve to go through what they went through. Nobody should have to go through that. You know, I was wrong in every way. If I could take it back, I definitely would.
Yeah, cause we was tripping. I regret it too. I regret doing them, sending them through that, but it was just at that moment in time, it was what it was, man.
What it was.
Like, it ain't nothing, like, should nobody have to go through that. But it was just, for us, it was just, that's what we found for thrill, and we so happy to make some money. That was like our PlayStation 5.
Hey, Grand
I mean, you and your metaphors or some shit. It's
That
kind
was
of
like our PlayStation 5 right there, though, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro. We waking up, bro. Like, nigga, this the mission. Like, y'all get up and go to work. Nigga, we about to, nigga, as soon as it get dusk.
And I have said that to people too, that
Like, it's on, nigga.
people committing crime, it's like that's their job. So you feel like that shit was a job for you back then?
It was a fun job. It was a fun job, man. And if you hit the right one, nigga, we about to get some money out of the end of this. And we just have fun. We just had our thrill doing this.
If you think about it, most of the movies, TV shows that's most popular is evolving around that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the inciting drug dealing, the killing, the wildness of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what people attract to. So anywhere it's drama, that's where the excitement come in at. Yes, it's exciting, but at the same time,
it's definitely a thrill. Like after you did that, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
like survival mode.
And then if you get it, and then don't get it to your first police chase, and you smoke their ass and get away.
So it make you think like you're invincible and some shit then.
No, not that you invincible, that they can't fuck with me right now, though. They gonna have to come up with
Definitely
some
hard
shit
to
for me.
catch.
That-
Like I've been in a couple
especially
police
if this
chases.
boy driving, man, oh my
And
God.
when they caught me, I was on foot. But if I was behind the wheel, they'd have had hell catching me.
So the day that you two were arrested, where were you at?
Me?
At home.
Yeah,
Him, I don't know.
I was at my other co-defendant house.
Okay.
Nah.
So what, they surrounded, they found out where he
We
stayed
was
or something?
no. We was about to go take the car to the shop. You know what I'm saying? Get it chopped and screwed.
Chop. Okay.
Chop.
About to take it up there and see what he's talking about. So, but the dude who we had driving name, well, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was an older looking dude, so we had him drive. So we was like, shoot, let's just grab a blunt real quick, go grab some weed real quick, which is right around the corner from the house.
Can I rewind this a little bit?
Go ahead.
The chop shop we was going to got raided.
Yeah, we got ready.
The mission was, it was 3 teams of 2. So the mission was to get rid of the cars. Me and the other guy got rid of it. The other 2 got rid of it. Him and the older guy did not get rid of it. So this is how the story changed from us not getting caught to getting caught.
Because they were being careless, or they just didn't
They
get
was
rid of it in
being
time?
careless and kept the car.
I was on my way to the chop shop. We was on our way to the chop shop when it happened. So I'm telling them, so we hit the weed spot. Now Van say, I'm gonna take this way. I said, no, take Linden Road, straight down, go get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So he wanna take the back streets. Now the police see us. And I'm like, I said, bro, why you just didn't take the way? So they going up Finkel towards like Myers, we turn right and go towards Schaefer and Finkel. You know if they own you, they go bend them 4 corners. They bent them 4 corners. He instantly stumped it, shot up Hartwell. We lost him. But he had on this bright ass yellow Braves jacket that this motherfucker just wanted to wear every goddamn day. This bright ass yellow Braves jacket. He get out the car. We all out the car. I done ran to the house. My co-defendant ran to the house. He run up the street that we just lost him on in this bright ass yellow Braves jacket. Why would you take that bright? The long story short, so they ended up having them down the street cuffed up. We like, dang, well he ain't had nothing to do with none of them, so all he gotta do is go to jail. I got to pay saying Vernon, boop, bam, out. You know what I'm saying? Cause can't nobody pick you out in the lineup. You ain't had nothing to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I just got this from, you know, we'd have walked to his house, I would have got my money and everything from his house. Like, yeah, he liked it, he cuffed up around the corner, letting his people know he cuffed up around the corner. I don't know what's going on, you should check with the people. Got my money and everything, come back. Chilling at Rico crib. Chilling at his crib and police come surround the house there. Like so I fake like I'm on the toilet doo-doo. They just snatched me off the toilet. I'm like, shit, it took me out and that's how the whole thing went down. Crazy thing is when we get down there to the county, you talk about y'all snitch, you the only nigga who got out off the case. Of the whole case. You the only nigga.
So out of that case, your man, he's the only one that beat that case? What you saying?
He really didn't have nothing to do with it.
He didn't have nothing to do with it.
He was just got picked up after the fact.
I watched the officers beat him up. Right then and there, I watched him, like right there in his face, beat him up. Like, what was you saying when they wasn't here? And he just got to talking, like he was telling everything that my co-defendant, the other co-defendants told him. He was just running it down to the officers, like, but they was serving, they was just beating him, like,
man.
Like he was like, I ain't say nothing at first. He was like, you say what? You ain't say what? He had about 8 of them. He just got to talking.
Y'all could have, if they would have done what they supposed to have done with that car, y'all wouldn't probably even would have got caught then.
No.
Safe to say.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel though? Once you found out, like the only reason I'm up in this motherfucker, I got this time, is because these motherfuckers, one happened to be your bro and this other motherfucker with this loud ass jacket.
We both came up with the idea like they gotta go. We don't keep them no more than 2 days. We don't keep them 2 days.
The cars.
Yeah, that was the agreement. So it was already set in stone. It gotta go. But it's just how it always happens. Sometimes it wasn't like it. We weren't about to get rid of it. We was on our way.
But you wind up doing some time though, based upon one, your man not listening to you because your experience on being a fucking carjacking ass motherfucker. Hey, let's hit the street right here. We don't want to go down this main road. And now you get busted, then it trickle down to you.
You know, that happened because, from my understanding, the car was parked and they came across the car and knew that it was carjacked. So their perception was leave it, see if they come back.
See if they come back and get in.
So when they came back for it, they already knew what the area the car was in. They was waiting for somebody to drive in.
Right, and we had parked at his house. You know what I'm saying? We parked that dude's house, so it was right outside his house. You know what I'm saying? We walked past it. We said it just looked crazy over there, but we walked past it, went up through a little shortcut, went up to another house, came back, just went on and jumped in. It was like we about to go.
Okay.
And right after that, like literally, we got up 2 blocks to Snow and Finkley. They was right there. Dipped off on him. But if he would have had on that bright ass Braves jacket,
hey, he keep going back to that damn jacket, you know what I'm saying?
For real, that was the thing. Like, man, you could have left that bright ass jacket, bro. Like, come on, why you want to be seen, bro? We ain't doing nothing legit. Why you need to be seen, bro? And then you get chased in that bright ass Braves jacket, man.
It's definitely it's like having an old LA Gears with the lights on the bottom of it, trying to run from somebody.
Every step you
I
make.
see where the hell you going, nigga.
Yeah, like, come on,
Where's
bro.
you hiding?
Why did you do that, bro? That's all they got. They didn't even know what he looked like. But they knew that bright ass jacket, and he was in the car.
And he didn't want to let that shit
He
go.
didn't want to let the damn jacket go. You was supposed to let that bright ass jacket in because these people ain't got enough money to be doing no tests on hair follicles and stuff. We ain't committed no murder.
Especially back then, I guess. Yeah.
They ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Like that, they got their car back, it's over with. Well, we go catch them one day soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this nigga, that bright ass jacket, you want to keep on that jacket, man.
Well, hey, I think your crazy ass coming from Flint. Just to come here and sit with your mans and go over this whole thing or whatever, man.
Man, this my brother, man. I swear to God, it was
We
like
did a lot of the places we was locked up at, we was together.
yeah, we was still together, so it was
Like we was in the same room.
We was
for a minute.
Bucky's for a minute.
Well, like what?
Cellmates.
Baldwin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baldwin.
Because that's an old use
Baldwin,
prison back
we
in the
was
days.
in the same room until we split. Because, 2 or 3 weeks before you turn 20, they ride you out. So they sent me from Baldwin to MR, Michigan Reformatory Level 4. Behind the wall, I'm looking at all these big motherfuckers like, what I do to get here?
Right.
So from there, when I dropped down to a Level 2, I ended up going to MTU. That's where we met up again.
Yeah.
I mean, as kids leaving, going from the juvie situation to an adult situation, I know that shit had to be like, mind blowing, right?
I mean, we was out. We was in the streets whooping adults' ass.
No,
Yeah,
yeah. But you can find now though. You can find behind these bars. That's some gin pop, right?
It's different. Like, you got people that talk, could probably actually fight a little bit. But once you fight somebody that's locked up, that's a whole different type of fight. You fight in the fight because you disagreement, you angry, you can't control your emotions. People fight when they locked up for survival.
Right.
So it's 2 different reasons of why you fighting, and the fight is definitely different.
In a way, and it's kind of like if you either you got to pick and choose it, because if you do fight, it can get you fucked up, and if you don't fight, it can get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody go feel like shit. Oh yeah, we can get down on this.
Oh, you'll push over. You don't let a motherfucker get down on you. You'll talk any kind of way to you.
So you got to pick and choose the one, because you don't really want to be fighting your whole beat. You just want to make that one example, and not everybody know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it. Like you just shit. Everybody knew I don't want to fun that bullshit. Like
He bust his monkey in the lip.
yeah, he was playing too much. Talking
He
about
said your brother bust my shit open. I said,
Split
what the
his
fuck
shit.
you do?
like nigga, you keep playing like nigga, you keep jumping at me, bro. Like I'm supposed to be like bow, nigga, bow, nigga. This what you want? The fuck, I ain't about to keep jumping at you. You ain't about to make it seem like you got me around this bitch flinching either. I'm gonna beat your ass, and now everybody can see me beat your ass, nigga. We gonna do? Go to the hole? I still got 5 more years, nigga. That shit ain't gonna show up. That's why I caught 30 tickets in my first year.
30 tickets.
That's a lot.
Man, I caught 30 tickets. Then, was I lying? Am I lying? Vernon said, man, he told my mom. He called my himself and told her, like, this nigga Larry, I was getting reviewed on tickets, catching tickets.
Damn.
I ain't catch that many.
And that 5 years I stayed ticket free, and then none of them tickets show up on my thing.
Well, when it came time for you to go for the board.
Yeah, all that was clear.
Yeah.
But that first year, it was just whatever. I had to adjust and adapt.
But did you have to do all that because you had to like let people know that who you are?
That dude who lived out bus, he knew people who some people feared and all that, and you know what I'm saying. So I guess he felt like he had people backing him up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care about none of that.
You do got people who like try to get their own little clique. You got a lot of people that join the Muslims because they scared to be on their own.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not about to be that dude. So if you think that you can bully, if it get outside of this cell that you bullying me, and somebody else about to try too. So you went in that cell feeling like, yeah, this what you talking shit. And when you came out that cell, your shit was lumped up.
So as a kid going up in there, you ain't feel the need to join some type of STG type of gang, STG being gang. You had to join nobody for no type of protection because y'all went in as kids.
I always been a loner, so
yeah, we was straight. Like
we
I
always held my own.
We
So
weren't buying that bullshit.
and at the same time, we was together.
He was about to fight the two Mexicans, and I was mad as hell. I couldn't get out the cell though. I felt like a little bitch screaming for a man. I'm like, Vernon, man, pop this bitch, cause he about to fight two Mexicans. With Vernon standing right here side by side, like, come on, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no, nigga, pop the door.
I mean, hearing you tell these stories, when me and Vernon was talking earlier, when he was sitting here by himself on some stuff, he was modest like a son guy. You know, hey, look.
He came up on that.
He's like one of them dudes that have an extensive background, but he's so modest. Well, you know, God is good, and you know, I'm just, you know. But hearing you come and sit here, you actually put it on.
Well, just describing things in two different ways. You know, you could tell a story, and all of us will give you a different version of that story.
But you ain't giving out a version of that at all.
I mean,
you ain't talking about how you got down in prison. And again, you know, it's not like we're trying to glorify it, but the thing is, you guys went in as
it's
kids,
holding your
and
own.
Y'all had to survive.
You know, it's holding your own. So regardless if it was 1, 2, 3, 4 people, I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm not gonna let you push me over. I'm not gonna back down. It's whatever. Y'all feel like y'all want to jump me, I'm going to survive it.
Okay.
But I'm fucking one of y'all up.
That's what's up.
And when I catch the next one.
And I felt like they knew that, so they ain't had a heart to go through with it. I'm like, what's up? Let's get it.
That's what's up.
It's two of y'all, it's one of me. Let's do it.
Just click. I mean, the dope just click.
They looking at each other like, who gonna go
I'm
first?
punching the window trying to get out there.
So who gonna go first? Yeah.
Like, open the door. Oh, I'm like, oh, please let this bitch pop up. Because if these niggas swing on my brother.
You know, all the stuff we did, it's hard to be scared of something or somebody. Like, my reaction to certain stuff is just like nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like, somebody could get to shooting outside. I just sit here like ain't nothing going on. But
I mean, when you think about your background, though, man, I mean, have y'all ever thought about therapy?
I might need therapy.
I mean, you know, in our
I
culture,
did counseling, but that was for
we don't really
relationships.
talk about that. You
Right.
talk about that shit, that therapy. Do you think that something like that
That's
would be
another
helpful?
thing dealing with pride. You know, people feel like because they strong and independent, they don't need to express themselves to some stranger.
Mm-hmm.
So they look away from it than going towards it, getting guidance and helping yourself realize what you need help with in your weak areas.
I don't know, man. That just be like, I ain't never thought about talking. What they talking to them gonna do for me?
I mean, you know, I mean, the thing is, like I said, culture-wise, you know, that's usually something that the men don't really think about. But that new Gen Z generation, a lot of them don't mind. You know, they promote doing that shit. Maybe when you think about your background, because I know, you know, your father, he was an addict. You know, your father, your mom, and then I don't know. I can't speak for you. I can't say that it gravitated to you, but something pushed you out there to make you decide to go out there and be, like I said, the menace. Because to me, I'm gonna keep you 100. You was a menace. You know what I'm saying, out there in the streets or whatever. Vernon, he come across like he, you know, he wasn't. But from talking to you,
it was to a degree.
You know what I'm saying. So the thing is, it has to be something that'll make you want to be a heartless, out cold ass individual out there in the streets. Because to me, out there putting a gun on somebody, you have to be heartless. You can't have no second thought, because should I do it?
Your life on the line in any situation.
I'm coming out on top. I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like, oh shit, maybe I should put this gun. Yeah, pow.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said maybe. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to say you need to go do it, but I'm just saying. I just asked the question: did it ever cross your mind that you probably like, damn, maybe I should talk to him?
I think that's just life. I mean, in a way of life, it's gonna be killed anyway. So I mean.
And it can happen at any moment. Like, you never know what type of situation. You can never judge a book by its cover. So you could look at a person like, oh, he average, he ain't about nothing. And we came across a situation like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess by me being in the streets and having the parents I had, I learned to read situations. So I could see things that other people might not pay attention to. So we seen the guy walking. We actually was about to target him. And just his whole demeanor, I was looking at him like, no, leave him alone. They wanted to do it. I'm like, no, leave him alone. Let him be. And when he got to his car, click, he got in his whip.
Damn.
Off rip, somebody was getting shot.
Damn.
On either side, whether it was us or him, somebody was gonna get shot. And that could have played either way. And that's everybody's life thrown down the drain.
Right, right.
Because one person get caught or go down or have to go to the hospital, your whole clique is getting charged with that same crime.
And when you really think about it, you guys probably wouldn't be sitting here today. That could have been life.
Life.
You know what I'm saying?
Over the dumbest decision in the world.
Cap on some dumb shit, though. But I mean, now if I could do it all again, I promise you I wouldn't. Cause shit, I went to jail at fucking 14. I was in there at 14, so it's like, shit, I lost a lot of years. Like all my teenage years. Like
I probably seen 1 year in my 20s.
That's what I'm saying. Like I lost all of that. It was like, even it just wouldn't work. The mission and the money and the enjoyment and
it don't add up at all.
It don't add up to that time all the time.
That's pennies on the dollar compared to your life.
Yeah, now I mean we okay. We making it. We doing what we do. And you say, as you sit back and think about it, you do laugh though, because you be like, man, I had a fucking problem. Like, I had a problem. Like, that's crazy. You don't laugh at it like glory, but you just laugh as far as thinking like, sometimes you be put in those type of situations that you'll be like, whoo, they like this ain't the old me, boy, because you know what I'm saying? Like the old me.
I've been into it at work, just looking at people like, dog.
Like, you be ready to
you're so lucky I changed my ways.
Man, like, you don't even know.
Hey, don't tell me where you be right now. And they take me for kind of weak because I'm soft-spoken. I ain't aggressive. I don't have that hard demeanor because I don't want nobody scared of me.
I feel
I'm strong as hell. I've fought all my life. I did cage fighting, UFC, all of that. So, win and lose, it doesn't even bother me. But it's going to be hell winning against me. That's for sure.
Well, you know what, bro? With that, we're going to end it with you by yourself in the show. But Larry, I want to thank you, though, my man, for coming and sharing some more with us.
Yeah, man, you know I had to come down and see, brother.
That's what's up. Here we go.